In another significant development, King Charles III has reportedly expressed deep concern over ongoing controversies within the royal family, signaling that tensions inside Buckingham Palace may be approaching a critical turning point. Behind closed doors, discussions have intensified around a topic once considered virtually untouchable: the structure and future of royal titles. What began as quiet, cautious conversations has evolved into a serious review, driven in large part by the lingering fallout surrounding Prince Andrew. That controversy not only brought public scrutiny but also forced the monarchy to confront deeper questions about accountability, relevance, and whether long-standing traditions still align with modern expectations. For generations, the royal system of titles, dukedoms, styles, and inherited ranks has remained remarkably stable, largely because altering it carries significant historical, political, and symbolic risks. The monarchy has always understood that changing even one aspect of this structure could open the door to broader challenges. Yet now, the very fact that such changes are being considered suggests a notable shift in mindset. If titles can be reviewed, they can potentially be redefined, limited, or even removed altogether. That possibility alone has sent ripples of speculation far beyond palace walls, reaching across the Atlantic to California, where Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have built a new life after stepping back from official royal duties. Despite their departure, Harry and Meghan have continued to hold and use their titles of Duke and Duchess of Sussex, which remain central to their global identity. These titles have shaped how they are introduced, how their work is perceived, and how they maintain a connection to the royal institution. Whether through media projects, charitable initiatives, or public appearances, their royal status has continued to influence their reach and recognition. However, as discussions about restructuring titles gain momentum, that once stable arrangement now appears increasingly uncertain. At the heart of these conversations is a broader vision long associated with King Charles, a more streamlined and modern monarchy. Even before ascending the throne, he supported the idea of a slimmed-down royal family, where a smaller group of working royals would carry out official duties while others maintain more symbolic roles. Now, that vision may be moving closer to reality. Insiders suggest that the king is exploring clearer distinctions between those who actively represent the crown and those who do not. This could mean that titles in the future are more closely tied to responsibility and public service rather than simply heritage. Such a shift would mark a profound change. Historically, many members of the extended royal family have held prestigious titles without being directly involved in day-to-day royal duties. While this arrangement was once widely accepted, growing public scrutiny and calls for transparency have begun to challenge that model. If the monarchy moves toward a system where titles reflect active roles, it could redefine not only status but also the meaning behind royal recognition itself. The impact of these potential reforms would extend far beyond any single individual. For Harry and Meghan, the implications are particularly significant. Their lives in California represent independence from royal obligations, yet their titles continue to link them to the institution. If the monarchy formally draws a sharper line between working and non-working royals, the value, perception, or even continuation of those titles could come into question. That introduces a new level of uncertainty, one that did not exist when they first stepped back from royal duties. More broadly, the monarchy now finds itself balancing two powerful forces: the weight of centuries-old tradition and the growing demand for modernization. The decisions being considered are not merely about managing a current controversy, they are about shaping the institution's future. King Charles is reportedly weighing options that prioritize long-term stability, public trust, and credibility in a rapidly changing world. In this evolving landscape, the royal family stands at a crossroads. What was once seen as permanent and unchangeable is now open to reassessment. The idea that titles, long regarded as lifelong markers of identity and status, could be redefined represents a dramatic shift in royal thinking. For observers around the world, and especially for figures like Harry and Meghan, the key question is no longer whether change is possible, but how far that change will go and who it will ultimately affect.